Welcome to Law Minds YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss on the topic of a basic topic of how to send a legal notice. So legal notices are very complex sometimes if one does not know how to send a legal notice, the contents and format placements. Professionals can help individuals by drafting and sending their legal notice as per their requirements and needs as they are experts on how to send a legal notice. Any legal proceedings or actions can be done once the notice has been sent to the opposite party and they have successfully received it. Now, what is a legal notice? It is an instrument of law that allows someone to properly bring a case before a court. A legal notice is an announcement given before to the initiation of court cases. It's imperative that you understand how to submit legal notices. Informing the other parties of any information, complaint, or resolution is beneficial. Many times, the legal notice settles the dispute between two parties immediately. Therefore, knowing how to deliver one is essential when court cases are filed or initiated between the parties and reach the mutually agreeable conclusion without the need for formal court procedures. In order to settle disputes and bring the two sides to peace, neutrality must be maintained. A legal notice is an information and is only filed in civil cases like the disputes related to property, matrimonial issues, issues related to negotiable instruments, sexual harassment in workplaces, non-payment of salary, and issues related to payment of insurance claims, etc. Now let's go to the types of legal notices. Notice of demand. It is issued when one party demands the fulfillment of a contractual obligation, payment of debt, or rectification of a default within a specified time frame. Legal notice for breach of contract. It is sent to inform the other party about a violation of the terms and conditions of a contract. It may demand compensation or performance as per the agreement. Notice of eviction. Given to a tenant to vacate the premises due to violation of the lease agreement, non-payment of rent, or other lease-related issues. Defamation notice. Served to an individual or entity that has made false and damaging statements with a demand for public apology, retraction, or compensation for damages. Legal, legal notice for recovery of dues. Issued when a person or entity seeks recovery of outstanding dues such as unpaid invoices, loans, or other financial obligations. Notice of intention to sue. Sent to indicate a party's intention to initiate legal proceedings if the recipient fails to comply with certain conditions or rectify a specified issue. Cease and desist notice. Used to demand that a person or entity stops engaging in certain activities such as infringement of intellectual property rights, defamation, or harassment. Notice before filing a lawsuit. Given as a precursor to filing a lawsuit, providing the opposite party with an opportunity to resolve the dispute through negotiation or alternative dispute resolution. Notice for termination of employment. Issued by an employer to inform an employee about the termination of their employment, citing reasons and any applicable notice period. Legal notice for divorce. Given to the spouse as a formal communication of the intent to file for divorce, specifying grounds and seeking cooperation for an amicable resolution. It's important to note that the specific requirements and formats of legal notices may vary based on jurisdiction and the nature of legal issue involved. Seeking legal advice or assistance in drafting and service a legal notice is advisable to ensure compliance with relevant laws and regulations. How to draft a legal notice. A legal notice can be filed for any of the previously listed reasons, but in order to bring a civil suit against the government, one must first serve legal notice to the relevant government agency. If someone wants to file a lawsuit against the government or public official for any act done while they were employed, they must issue a legal notice to them according to Section 80 of the Civil Code of Civil Procedure 1908. In this instant, notification serves to allow the concerned officer a chance to reconsider his actions, present an explanation, or make a reparation offer. The apex court in its landmark judgment of Bihari Chowdhury and others, the state of Bihar or others, has said that the object of the section is the advancement of justice and the securing of public good by avoidance of unnecessary litigation. Steps to draft a legal notice. The first step is to get in touch with a lawyer because a legal notice has to be sent with the help of one. Step 2, sharing material. The lawyer is given a detailed explanation of all the material, including the names and addresses of the parties as well as the concerns, grievances, and remedies sought. The third step is to deliver the documentation. The lawyer receives all the paperwork needed to file a notification. Step 4. Drafting. After that, the lawyer drafts the notice in legal language, making sure to include a clear explanation of the notice purpose, past correspondence, and the allotted time such as 15, 30, or 60 days for the recipient to respond. Essential information. Basic information such as name, address, and description of the sender should be clearly mentioned. Statements for cause of action. The matter in the notice is generally in paragraph, and in each paragraph statements supported the cause of action are being provided. This also includes the essential facts of the issue and grievances. Relief sought. The ending paragraph should have a detailed explanation of the relief which is sought by the sender, giving a proper rationale. Process of sending a legal notice. The legal notice must be drafted by the lawyer, and then both the sender and the lawyer should sign it, and then the copy is retained by the lawyer for future purposes and records. Step 4. The notices should be dispatched through and be delivered through registered post or through courier. Step 5. Proof of acknowledgement slip has to be kept with the lawyer for evidence of dispatch. Advantages of legal notices. A legal notice gives the parties the opportunity to come to a mutually agreeable understanding, and they are able to voice out their problems, complaints, and grievances through a civil manner. Saves time. The length of time it takes to settle a court matter is well known, and it causes great inconvenience and costs both parties a deal of time. The parties can save time by using this method of notice. Saves money. It is well known for a fact that litigation and law services consumes a lot of money. This procedure gives a midway to both the parties, providing fair and reasonable chance. Legal notice is an important part of adjudication process, providing fair and reasonable chances to settle the disputed points and to intimate the parties of the legal action. Now, this is a sample of a legal notice. It has all the parts such as the main notices and grievances, the sender's address, the receiver's address, the law firm's seal, and everything. And with this, we have come to the end of this video. Thank you everyone, and subscribe to Law Minds YouTube channel.